Carol Williams Realty, and I
Yes.
have, how are you?
I'm wonderful.
I have Gail Berger with me today with the Blessing House. And can you tell me, Gail, what is the Blessing House?
Oh, good question. That is hard to explain. It really began with a question that I asked myself after I've been widowed twice, and after that second husband died, I began to think, what do I have that I can bless my world with? And that led me into thinking about, I had a home and I had property on Lake Oconee. And that sounded like a great idea to open the house up and invite people in and have it a center of some sort, a gathering center. So I recreated indoor and outdoor rooms, and that was about 14 years ago. And then it happened that I could buy property here in Victoria and expand it, and thanks to my two sons, we were able to create this new blessing house.
Yeah.
And so after 13, 14 years of hostessing and teaching and having a lot of different organizations and groups in, I came to understand how powerful home setting is. So that's what this is. It's a blessing house that is created to bless my community. And it is Christ-centered, and it's a place where people can come and feel at home, because whoever comes to the door, God wants to bless. And I'm the doorkeeper. And it's a great life. I never know who's on the other side of the door. And so when people say, well, what is the blessing house? It's a beautiful home setting that creates spaces for God to work in many ways, and I never know how that's going to be. So everybody has a different idea, and it depends on their experience. So some people might experience it in a class setting where they go deeper into the scriptures, where they can ask questions, and where it's a safe place to do that. And some of them experience it as a place of retreat, and they just come and spend a weekend here. And whatever they want to do, whether they want to be in the gardens, or whether they want to join a class, or whether they just want to be by themselves, they can cook. They have the kitchens. There's always food. We have 3 kitchens here, so there's lots of eating. Some people come because there's a training session that's been set up. And organizations come to do long-range planning. And church councils come, and Victoria City Council wants to come and have their meeting here. And there are groups that come out from Minneapolis that are executives that are looking for an unusual place to do some team building and exploring new avenues for their organization to go. And in a setting like this, it's easy to talk. It's easy to relax, and it's not so commercial.
It's absolutely beautiful here.
We have 4 acres, and it's all on the lake. And so the whole of the property is dedicated to spaces and creating spaces. So the goal is to have all kinds of garden rooms. We have a bog walk that's half finished, that goes the extent of the property and back. And there will be 4 meditation cabins when we're finished, and hopefully a tea house that will do medicinal herbs and gardens and do some teaching on that.
How wonderful. Now, do you have to make a reservation, or do you have to, can you just kind of come? Or?
Yes, to both. If people are going to stay overnight or want to do make a day of it somehow for their group, then yeah, you have to call, because it's getting busy already. There are lots of groups that are coming. And we have other things that you can just drop in, and the house is always open. It's 24/7. And a lot of things happen when people are in crisis and they need to talk. And there's nowhere to go. And things are locked up and locked down, and you can't find somebody. And so there's a lot of stories at the Blessing House. So, just because it's a place that people can come without reservation if they need to, But the idea is that this is the Lord's house, and He wants to bless the world. and to have people experience a place of safety, a place of fellowship, a place of joy, of deep conversation, of music, you know, and the arts. And we're going to be doing some of that more here than before too. So sometimes I find families are taking pictures on the property, and small weddings can happen here. So
just a joyous place.
However, yeah, I can't limit to what can happen, what can't happen, because it's always a surprise. I had no idea how a house could be used, you know. Family baptisms have happened here when they didn't have any place else to go. So
you had a lot of success in Laconia, and this is about twice the size, or?
Yeah, it would be, and it's arranged just for this. Whereas before my house, you know, I redesigned it and rebuilt it, but it wasn't built in, you know, to do this kind of thing like here it is. So it was designed specifically, and now it's a nonprofit. So it's not quite in a neighborhood like mine was, where you have 40 or 50 cars that are parked up and down streets. And so here we have these 4 acres, and it's going to be a lot simpler to be able to host things.
So you can have big events. So when is the first event?
Yeah, well, we're going to start in March. February is open houses. And so there's going to be a variety of them. And our website will have all that information, and we want to get it out to the newspapers. And March then starts with what we're going to call Sunday Salon, which is opening the house up from 4 to 6 for artists and musicians and authors to present. You know, so we want to highlight some of their wonderful talents and gifts. So you can come in and have a glass of wine and maybe a little something to eat and enjoy a fabulous afternoon with showcasing some of our local artists and musicians. Oh, it's everything from playing on the baby grand piano to honky tonk to percussion to artists that bring their gifts and speak about them, you know, and how their philosophy of art and life. I mean, it's just a wonderful opportunity.